An album that really made you appreciate music. It was that Maid Sayu? As indeed Maid Sayu. Mermaid. I get it, and I hate y'all for it. But should be able to answer that. Movement speed level 2. Where are those stickers that I saw? Okay. An album that make, and I will remind you, Flame, you can always just do lore related questions in case you run out of questions. But album that made me really appreciate music. This may be a cop out, but that's not a clap. I have a list now. Oh dear God. Story time. Wait. I just didn't want Sayu talking over me. So, one more clap. Let me throw my hand sideways. There it is. Story time. An album that really made me appreciate music. I own very few albums, and I don't even know where those CDs are anymore. But out of those very few albums, there were 3 that stands out the most for me. And that does help me or more or less shape out why I appreciate the music I do, or why my style tends to lean in a certain way. And those 3 albums so happen to have been a 25th anniversary edition of Michael Jackson's Thriller, Kanye West's Late Registration, and you're right. And Linkin Park's Reanimation album. So, all the hybrid theory album is up nothing but remixes. So, reason that it makes me really appreciate music, all 3 of those artists, all 3 of those albums, almost completely different styles, though one would be able to sample from the other 2 with no problem because he's a genius. You can't really stop him. That's Kanye for you. Even with that in mind, it made me, when listening to all the different songs from each of those albums, really helped me appreciate more than just listening to rap and hip hop alone. Kanye's music helped me realize, hey, I want to go look into more samples. Hey, I want to find a source of certain samples because this may sound just as good, if not better, than some of the songs that particular sample has been used for. The Linkin Park Reanimation album solidified the fact that just because I speak a lot of positivity, and Flame can vouch for this, there are times when my stories would get pretty darn sad. And I don't mean to always do the somber thing, but if anything, I'd rather not lie to you. That just don't feel right. And at worst, when it comes to if someone assuming that I'm lying to you, it's more so I'm telling you the truth. There has to be some moments that I literally can't talk about because TOS. Like literally TOS would restrict me from giving you full disclosure things. And for safety of privacy, I also have to put that up as well. And as for Michael Jackson, come on, he's the king of pop. That's not so much as a cop-out reason, but I really do enjoy Michael Jackson's music. He is phenomenal. He was great. And it's really hard to find someone that would have that type of impact to pop music, R&B, just anything really. There are artists that are that monumental, but it's just, yeah, he's one of those personal bests for me. But yeah, that's basically the story time. If any other question, feel free to let me know. Or even if something else may pop into my head. Got you. Oh my fucking god.